One night, we were coming home from being out, my wife Renata and I and our two boys, Eliel and Diel, the younger one. Returning from a trip at night, it was around 10 o'clock. We go inside, and at one point, Renata says, "Where's Diel?" Now, Diel was probably about 2 years old. We go upstairs, we look, and he's not there. We look everywhere we could, where he could hide, and he's never hidden anywhere. We look at every closet, he's not there. Under the bed, not there. Diel, we're shouting, no sign of him, no answer. We go downstairs, Diel, my office, no sign. Again, he's never hidden anywhere, and he's never quiet. Diel, nothing back. And now we're beginning to panic. I wonder if he went out the garage door, because when we first came in, we didn't close it, which is open for a little bit. I go out into the darkness shouting, Diel, Diel, nothing. We have a hill in the back, and we have a lake. And it's nighttime. And I'm thinking the worst. He is actually, I don't know, was between 2 and 3 years old. He's outside. I've been thinking he's outside. He's in the cold in a lake. And where we are, there are coyotes. There are big bears. And I'm picturing this little boy. I'm shouting, no sign of him. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, no sign. 15 minutes, no sign. I'm thinking, what are the chances if he's out there to survive now? And Renata, she's screaming. And we're both thinking the worst. It's the end. You're thinking the worst as a parent. He's gone. And the Eliel, the older son, is crying. And I'm searching through the streets, shouting, Diel, Diel, neighbors hear me. And they join in. We call the police. The police come over, no sign of him. Half an hour, no sign of him. It's now 10:30 at night. At one point, Eliel says, while the police are there, he says, I think I hear my baby brother. And they stop, and there's nothing. Later on, he says again, I said, I think I hear him. There's nothing. And then a half an hour later, all of a sudden, Diel appears, coming up from the steps from my office. We looked all around the office. There was no sign of him. And he is never hidden. And he's never been quiet for a minute, not to mention a half hour. But he decided for some reason, for the first time in his life, to hide from us and be quiet for 30 minutes. He hid in back of a file cabinet in my office and stayed there. And when we called him, he didn't answer. It was the scare of our lives. And afterwards, I'm with Eliel. I'm concerned how he is. And he says, Dad, I said, yeah. He says, if he didn't show up, if we didn't find him, would we have to go out and get another Diel? Well, after that, I can only imagine, and more imagine, actually, what we are going to see tonight in the account of the Bible. In Messiah's entire childhood, after the account of his infancy, there's only one event recorded of his entire childhood. And what happens is not only a stunning thing that it actually happened, but it also has to do with all of us, and it's crucial, a crucial word for our walk.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Hope of the World is dedicated to the goal of spreading God's Word and salvation to every land and people. We do this by spreading the Word throughout the world and sponsoring compassion projects to the most poor and needy around the earth. To get in touch or have a part in God's work, just write to Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Or go to hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821.